Hello friends, welcome to my channel, myself Parag Jambul. In this video, we will see nested class or inner class in C++ slang. So in this example, you can see this is the first class which is defined here, and inside this class, we have defined another class, second. So this class is written inside this class. So when one class is written inside the other class or one class is a part of another class, then we say this is a nested class or inner class. So normally we say in class we have variables, we have functions. In the same way we can also define class, and this is called as a nested class or inner class. Now we will see how to use this class. So keep in mind this is a class. So to make use of this class we have to create object. Now we'll see how to create object for this. If we want to access this nested class outside this class definition, so for example in main, then we have to create object of this. We have to create object of second class. But second, this class is a part of first class, so directly we cannot write like this second yes, because this class is written or it is a part of first class, so we have to write like this first, then this is the name of the class in which this second class is defined, scope resolution operator, then this nested class, and afterwards you can create the object. You can write the name of the object. Once object is created, then you can access components of this nested class. So here you can see. So B is defined here. So here we can access B like this. This object of second class. So S dot B. Then we want to access this method display. So S dot display. So where S is object of this second class, but second is a class which is a part of this first class which is written inside the first class. So we have to use this scope resolution operator while defining object of this second class or nested class or inner class. Now we'll see second way to access this class. Now see, suppose you want to make use of this class. So again, anyhow, whenever you have to make use of this class or you want to access components, that is the variables and functions of this class, you have to create object. Now in this example we are creating object of this class inside this class only. So see, this class is defined inside the first class. So here only we are creating object of this class. And keep in mind, just like we put semicolon after the class definition, here also you have to write semicolon. So see, for this class we have written semicolon here at the end of this class definition. In the same way, while defining this class we have put semicolon here. Now see, in this case, in this example, to make use of this second class we have created object of this class but inside this class only. So here we have created the object. Now this is the variable of this class, just like this integer a. A is also variable which is defined inside this class. In the same way, yes is also variable which is defined in this class. Now see, we want to access it in main function. So see, we want to access this object S. So yes is a part of first class. Yes is a part of first class. So we have to create object of first class. We'll create object of the first class and then we can access it. So see, F is the object of first class, then yes, which is the object of second class but which is defined inside the first class. So F dot AS and then dot B. B is a variable which is defined in this class, nested class or inner class. So F, which is the object of outer class or inner where this class is defined. So f dot this is this object and then this variable. And suppose we want to access this function, then f dot s dot display. This is the name of the function. So in this way we can access this inner class or nested class. Now see, there might be one question, how this class can use this variable a, or in other words, can this class make use of this variable as this is also the part of this class? Yes, this class can make use of this variable, but to make use of this variable we need object of this class. So we'll see in the next example. So see, in this class, which is a nested class, inside this class I want to make use of this variable a, but I can't use directly. Suppose if I write like this, then I will get error. So we'll try this. So here we are getting error. So directly we cannot use this variable a inside this class, though a and this class is also part of the same class. To make use of this a inside this nested class, we need object of this class. So see, we are creating object of this class inside this class, and here we can access it by using this object. Now we will run this. Program got compiled, that means no error, and here we got it. So b is equal to 5, a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 5. So that first output is from this statement. Then a is equal to 3, so here we are calling the display function. So here we are getting a is equal to 3 and then b is equal to 5. So in this way we can access, or this nested class can access these members inside of this class. So in this way nested class or inner classes are defined in C++ language. So friends, I hope you like this video. If is, click on like, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press bell icon so that you will get notification of my next video. So stay connected. Thank you.